What's happening, y'all, bro? So today we currently at video number, I don't know, 15, I think. I don't know how many videos I done did so far. I'm not sure. Well, I'm on 14 or 15. Well, I'm on day 15. Let's say we on day 15 though, or something around that range. But can y'all believe that though, bro? 15 videos straight already. I remember when I started from day one and I did my first video called Who is Devin Martinez. I remember that video. But anyway, I wasn't gonna do a story today. I was gonna talk about some other stuff, but then this story that I felt was very important popped up in my head. So I decided, hey, why not tell it? I feel like it's a good story. I'm gonna go ahead. So let's jump right into it though. So I usually don't necessarily like to talk about my job and stuff like that, but I'm not really, I don't know, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and tell the story, but like, I'm not gonna really get too in detail on my job, right? So, boom. This take place while I was in basic training, correct? So it was this guy, right? Way bigger than me, bro. Way more athletic than me. You know what I'm saying, bro? He was older too. He was like 28, and I was about 19 at the time, I believe. So with that being said, you know, he was all right, you know what I'm saying? Like he would constantly get into fights with people and stuff like that, like arguments with people and stuff, threaten them, getting altercations, but he'd never get physical. What else? And yeah, it'd just never get that far. So it comes to this time, right, where we getting ready to graduate basic training, right? Correct. So with that being said, we practicing graduation and stuff. We practicing like we were basically rehearsing for graduation and stuff like that. So we get done after being in a hot, steaming sun, in like May, bro, in Oklahoma, bro. So it was extra hot. We was getting nice and tan. We was all sweaty, sticky and nasty, bro. We all wanted to leave, bro. We all wanted to get under some AC. We all wanted to get on the bus, correct? So boom. So I guess he's in the front of the line. I'm in the back of the line. So at the time, I had no integrity, bro. I was pretty selfish, bro, to say the most part. So I didn't care about nobody going. Well, I care about people, bro, but like at that time, like I wasn't really caring about nobody but myself. I wasn't thinking about maybe necessarily other people could be hot too. They could be hot, sticky, sweaty. Like they were outside just as long as I was. You understand what I mean? So it's a hot and steamy, sunny day. So we all getting ready. We all take off from across the field. We in Oklahoma, right? So we run all the way across the field to the bus. So we all get up in the line and stuff like that, bro, to get on the bus. And he's in the front of the line and I'm in the back of the line. So it's plenty of people in the line, bro. And I decided, bro, like, okay, how about I just skip the whole line then? You understand what I mean? For no reason, bro. Like the other people wasn't outside, just like me, getting hot, sweaty, and sticky. I decided to skip the whole line because it's like, you know, why not? Wasn't thinking about the integrity of others or other people who are tired too, also. So he decides to step in and be the man of the situation and tell me, he's like, hey, bro, he was like, hey, don't skip us. Like he don't see, like basically don't skip the line. Mind you, I done skipped like a total of like 18 people, bro. Like I skipped a lot of people, bro, in that line. Like I just straight walked to the front. Like I skipped a whole bunch of people that was waiting. And then he was like, hey, don't skip us. He was like, don't do it. And I was like, and I just looked at him and I still skipped. I was like, I don't care, bro. I wasn't trying to hear it, bro. So he ends up, basically, he walks up to me, right? He's behind me. He walks up to me. He say, hey, bro, who do you think you are, bro? He was like, you think you could just skip all of us? And I'm just looking at him like, he was like, man, you're a fucking loser. He was like, you're not even the most athletic person here. He was like, you didn't do nothing more that we all didn't do. He was like, we all out here hot, just like you. He said, he was like, he was like, basically telling me like I'm trash at everything as far as like being athletic and stuff like that. Whole time I never ever worked out outside of when I got to basic training and stuff like that. So he was just basically calling me a loser and this and all and that, popping it, bro, popping it, bro. So I'm like, so he was like, man, I don't care. He was like, you basically like you can't skip us and this and that and this. So I get aggravated him talking stuff, even though, mind you, I was in the wrong because I did skip a lot of people who are hot and tired too, and they made it to the bus before I did too, which was pretty wrong if you think about it. So I get tired of him popping this shit, bro, basically, bro. So I get on his ass, bro. I'm like, because he low key, and I'm gonna be 100, bro. That's one thing about me with my videos. I'm gonna tell y'all the 100% truth when I tell these videos. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat stuff with y'all. I'm gonna tell you if I was scared, if I was tired, if I was mad at the time. And I ain't gonna lie, he kind of hurt my feelings by calling me a loser. And the reason for that is, I know I'm not a loser in other people's eyes, but it's a mental thing. You understand what I mean? Like, it's like this. Like, think of a pretty girl, right? And no, think of a girl, right? Because we all know people like this, bro, who think she just so bad, the baddest female around. But the whole time, everybody looking around and stuff like, bro, you're not even that cute. Like, you're not that cute. You understand? Like, you're not the baddest female around. But you can't tell her that she's not bad. You understand what I mean? Like, you can't tell her she not the shit, bro. It's all a mental thing. So, with that being said, I wasn't a loser because I'm 18 years old at the time, bro, or like 19. I'm around that age, bro. So I'm like, I know I'm not a loser and stuff like that, but it's just a mental thing. Like, I felt like I was a loser. And if you feel that type of way, if you got that mental thought like, oh, I am a loser type stuff, or you feel some type of way about yourself, then it's nothing that nobody else can say to you to convince you that you're not, because that's the way you think of yourself. That's what you look in the mirror and think of when you look at yourself. You understand what I mean? So I felt like I was a loser, even though the stuff that I was doing wasn't loser stuff. Like, I had a career. I was fresh out. I had fresh out of high school, bro. I had my diploma, bro. No GED, driver's license. I had everything set up, bro. I even had a good credit score at that age too, bro. But I just still feel like I was a loser because it's a mental thing. It's all about your mental health and the way you feel about yourself. So somebody calling me a loser directly upsetted me because it made me feel like, damn, like I really am a loser. But that's just the way I think of myself, bro. Nothing about me was loser shit to other people, but I feel like I was a loser. And I had females too, bro. Like, I had nothing about me was a loser shit, but I don't know. So back to the story, gang. So we get on a bus, bro. I'm basically walking behind him, cussing him out. I'm basically like, now at this point I'm upset, bro, because like he called me a loser and shit like that, bro, and I felt that way about myself anyway. So I'm cussing him out like, bro, I'm like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, bro, we can throw the hands, isn't that all this? I'm like, you a loser. I'm like, you just now joining the service, and you are bro, he was 28 years old, bro. I'm like, you're just now joining the army and you 28 years old. Just popping it, talking stuff to him, popping it, bro. And I was like, who's a fucking loser? I'm like, if anything, you're a loser. I'm just going crazy and shit like that. So we exchanged words and stuff like that. And then I sit down and stuff, bro. The dude, one of the guys come and try to de-escalate situation and stuff. He like, hey, y'all, chill out. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all finna graduate. Y'all need to get to the education. I'm like, y'all already came too far. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long 9-10 weeks. It's been a long 9 grueling 10 weeks. Y'all already been through too much to stay here. So he said that's him. I told him, I was like, shut the fuck up. I was like, stop speaking on me. And then he was like, I'm not speaking on you. He was like, I'm just letting them know type stuff, right? So I sit down. So boom, we ended up getting to the location. We get to the cafeteria base. I'm just saying cafeteria. I'm gonna call it the cafeteria. We get to base like cafeteria to eat and stuff like that, bro. Everything. He ain't say nothing to me. I ain't say nothing to him, bro. We ended up standing by each other in formation and stuff like that. So let's get into how this changed my life necessarily, bro, because I'm gonna get to that part. So this is the day before we have to leave. So at this point we finna part ways. So um I'm finna go to Georgia to learn how to jump out of planes. And he's going to go to Texas, bro, to be a combat medic, right? So I'm not gonna get too much into my job either, but I'm just telling y'all little simple things. So this is the point in time we part ways and stuff like that. So he tell me like, so I'm upstairs, I'm chilling, bro. Everybody packing their stuff, everybody got their stuff packed up. I already got everything packed up. So I'm sitting on the bed talking to my guy and stuff, like my guy from Basic and shit. I'm just chopping it up. We talking about whatever, bro. And I see the dude come upstairs, right, that I was arguing with, the guy that changed my life. And I'm gonna go ahead and say his name too, since I feel like he did something good, and I feel like he's worth mentioning. So I'm gonna go ahead and say his name too. So I'm gonna start saying his name. So I see Knight come upstairs, right? We call people by their last name. I see Knight come upstairs. So he comes upstairs and he talks to somebody. I see him talk to somebody, bro. We'll have a short little conversation with them. But I noticed something in his hand. Mind you, this guy been getting into altercations with people, bro, since he's been in BCT. I'm talking about arguments the whole entire time, bro. Arguments the whole entire time. So I see him proceed to walk up to me, right? Oh, shut up. Hurt my TV, bro. I see him proceed to walk up to me, right? But I noticed something. He has a Bible in his hand. Imagine this is a Bible. He has a Bible in his hand. So I'm looking in my head like, what the fuck? So I see him come up to me. Now I'm sitting down like this. He come up to me like this, but he got a Bible in his hand. Now, mind you, I'm like, I'm from the hood. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hell no. I'm thinking in my head like, bro, if somebody come up to me, bro, like that, and I had gotten to arguing with them, I'm gonna think they finna take off on me, bro. I'm like, it's the last day. We leave tomorrow. So I'm like, this is the perfect time to get off on me. You understand what I mean? So I see him come up. I instantly sit up like this. I'm looking at him like, what the fuck? He come up to me. He like, can I talk to you? I'm like, yeah, what's up? He had the Bible in his hand. He like, man, I just wanted to apologize for that situation and stuff like that, man. He said he said you're young, you did a good decision by joining the service at your age. He was basically telling me like, man, he was like, you're gonna do great things in life, man. I see a lot of good potential in you and in my friend too. I ain't gonna say his name, but he said he see a lot of good potential in him too. He was like, y'all doing real good in life. He's basically saying like he wish he joined at our age and just telling us we doing good in life and basically apologizing for the situation. Now, what I want y'all to annotate about this whole story that I just told y'all is I was in the wrong in this situation, all right? I was totally in the wrong for skipping everybody because I should never have did that, you know what I'm saying? Everybody been outside, it been hot, everybody tired. And I'm like, and that was just bogus on my end, bro, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, being real is understanding that you got to understand that you got to tell people when they're in the wrong, but you also need to recognize when you're in the wrong also. And I recognize that I was in the wrong for that also. So that's one step of being real. You can't just tell people when they wrong and not admit to your wrongs and I was wrong. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Ain't no shame in the game. I was wrong. So he basically came to me and apologized to me for the altercation, knowing that I'm the one that started the whole thing. And if I wouldn't have had did that, he wouldn't have had said nothing in the first place, and this shit would never have kicked off how it did anyway. And low key, I'm real, but I could kind of feel, and y'all might not get this, but because y'all not me, but I low key, I didn't say I get teary eyed, but I kind of felt myself getting a little emotional. And the reason I felt emotional about the situation that was at hand and him apologizing to me is because the way I grew up. I grew up around so much evil, bro, and so much bad shit in life, bro. Like, y'all don't get it, bro. I seen so much bad shit, bro, so much evil shit that in my head, I thought, bro, that it was no evil, it was no good in the world, period, bro. Like, there's everybody evil, bro. Every time I look around, bro, I see nothing but evil, bro. Bad people, bro, doing bad shit. I grew up around I grew up seeing my mama get beat up. I grew up uh getting shot at, getting my house broken into, getting stole from. I grew up bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with no father, bro. The only person that cared about me was my mother. That's the only person I got in this world. Other than my auntie too, who I love. And my other aunties, I'm sure they care about me, but really, realistically, bro, like, I only had my mother, bro, and my auntie also. Gotta shout her out. Love you, TT. She might see this video too, because she watched my stuff. But yeah, bro, I grew up like that, bro. And my mother, don't get me wrong though, my mother did do a lot of stuff to keep me happy. Like, she used to buy me all the video games and stuff like that, because I was her only child, so she did a lot to keep me happy. But you gotta understand, when you grew up in a certain type of environment, bro, and you grew up in, it's good in your home because your mother cared about you, but when you go outside, it's nothing but evil. You gotta think about when you go to school, bro, and it's a whole bunch of badass kids there, bro, who ain't got nothing in life, bro, and they in there spreading negativity and bad stuff. They stealing, bro. They gang affiliated, doing all kind of stuff when you go to school. And then when you go home to your neighborhood, it's a whole bunch of bad kids who don't got nothing. At least I had a mother. You get what I'm saying? A lot of us didn't have fathers. A lot of us had fathers, and a lot of them in my neighborhood had fathers and no mothers. So what I mean by that is they probably stayed with their grandma because their mother was fiend out. You get what I'm saying? She was probably doing drugs. And yeah, bro. So I was grateful enough to even have a mother, bro, because we didn't have that. But yeah, I grew up in an environment so ass and terrible, bro, so poor, and that I felt like it was no good in the world. It was nothing but evil, bro. Everywhere you look, everybody was evil. Nobody was good. And the reason that kind of got me emotional too, because I done been through so much to the point where, like, and I never had nobody apologize for anything that they did to me, bro. Like, people done stole from me, did all kind of, I ain't even got to go through the whole list, bro, because y'all gonna hear stories later. But people done did so much stuff to me, bro. I never got no apology. I never got a my bad or anything like that. I just had to stick it out, bro. I just had to deal with that shit, bro. Woke up one day, I had stuff. Next thing you know, somebody broke in my crib and I had nothing. It happened to me plenty of times, bro. Down to my last, nothing left. Nothing in life, bro. You understand? Everything I worked for gone. And it kept happening to me. Stuff kept happening to me for no reason. I wasn't a bad person. So yeah, that's why I feel like the world was evil. And that made me emotional, bro, because it made me realize something, bro. Because it made me realize that the world isn't so evil as I thought it was. You understand? Because I never had nobody, that was the first time in my life, bro, at like 19 years old, anybody that's ever apologized to me. I never ever had nobody apologize to me ever, bro. If somebody did something bad to me, bro, I knew I would just have to stick it out. Never had that before. And I say that, bro, that man didn't even know me, bro. He didn't know nothing about me or anything like that, bro. He had a Bible and saying, I don't know what told him to go apologize to me. But when he did that, that simply changed my life forever, bro. Because now it makes me look at the world differently. Like, damn, bro, like, the world ain't so bad as I thought it was. Like, it's people out here who actually are good, bro. It's people out here who are actually men, bro. So now, if I get into an altercation with somebody also, it make me, even if I'm in the wrong and I snap them, it made me feel like, it made me want to go up to them and be like, all right, and talk to them about the situation, bro. Because all it ever really took is for communication. That's why I want y'all to understand. All it takes is communication to solve any problem, bro. You may have problems in the streets or problems with enemies or your ops, what people like to call them, and stuff like that. And people don't even know that if you just talk to people, bro, that could change the whole course of a whole lot of stuff, bro. One conversation could change everything. But a lot of y'all are not willing to talk, bro. A lot of people don't be wanting to hear that shit. A lot of people not used to that shit. A lot of people not used to apologies like me. But yeah, I never had that happen before, and that changed my life and my whole perspective of the way I view the world, to make a long story short. So I thank bro for that. And now, bro, it kind of low-key made me a good person too, bro, because now I'm willing to, even if I'm in the wrong or the other person is in the wrong, I'm willing to talk to them and talk it out. rather than just, oh, it's fuck dude, you know what I'm saying? He did something that made me mad, or I cussed him out. No, it ain't gotta be like that, bro. We can go ahead and talk about this and be peacemakers at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, bro, it's all about peace. You know, nobody wants turmoil in the world. Nobody wants war. Nobody wants none of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? World be free. You understand what I mean? The world, we don't have to make the world as bad as it needs to be. It's up to us to fill that void, bro, in this empty ass world, bro. But it is good in the world. But yeah, that's the story I just wanted to tell y'all, though, that about how this guy changed my life that one time, bro, and that it actually is good people in the world that actually want to help people, bro. And the world isn't as bad as you necessarily would think it is. But yeah, let me know in the comments what y'all think, though, bro. I got some more stuff coming tomorrow and this next week. And you know I'm on a 90-day run, though, bro. So if I'm on day 15, I got like, what, 75 more videos to go. Like, I'm going crazy, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep posting, bro. But yeah, bro, y'all be safe, though.